Alright, so I got some complaining to do, and there's nobody to complain to, so maybe I'll just title this thing YouTube or Google or something. I'll show you a little bit of this stuff. They flagged yesterday's video. Google has really come unglued with this stupidity about safety for advertisers, suitability for advertisers. They've taken a pretty shitty situation and they've turned it to the point where it's becoming useless to even post videos on here or content videos for paid advertising. Now, it was kind of funny yesterday that somebody had made a comment that I only make $1,000 a month on this thing, so why should I even bother? Well, that's not true. I actually make pretty good money on YouTube. I'm not supposed to discuss the particulars, but it's on the sunset side of $3,000 a month for me to do this, so it's actually very well worth it. I try to put up good content, and I try to put up catchy titles that aren't clickbait. You know, the clickbait controversy of 2016 that some idiot decided they were going to start all over the internet. You know, that's what the advertisers on TV do. It's clickbait. Only problem is you can't click away from it unless you're watching 14 different television shows, and then the TV companies, or like I have Service Electric, which is about as useless as tits on a boar hog. They've decided that they would run the commercials simultaneously throughout their channels network. So if you click between 4 channels, you're going to watch advertising anyway. Doesn't matter. So you'd better just stick to one television program, which kind of cracks me up, but it's the way it is. So anyways, yesterday's video was titled "It's Hitting the Ground." Okay, so "It's Hitting the Ground" somehow must have triggered Google's algorithm to, well, they wouldn't allow me to upload it. Like, I don't know, we tried 3 times until we could get it to upload. You know, and of course, there it is. Here, I got, it's right there, not suitable for most advertisers. So, I guess I could put a half-naked girl up there and say, I don't know, rainbows and unicorns, and it would be just fine, unless the algorithm says that's gay bashing and, you know, takes it down. Which, you know, to each their own, I guess, but it's hitting the ground. Why would that trigger that? I mean, and I guess, I mean, I don't know what is inappropriate about that title. There is no swearing in this video. There's no vulgar actions. There's nobody getting hurt in this video. There's no problem. So, anyways, yesterday's video did not pay me a dime. It's kind of getting frustrating too, because it was actually a pretty good video, and I felt that it would get pretty good views, and which it did, because in the last 20 hours it has gotten almost 27,000 views. So, or it's 26,135 views. It's closing in on 27,000 views. The time and the effort that I put into it, you know, it is worth a reward. I think that Google, YouTube, whatever the hell you want to call them, has really gotten a little bit carried away with this flagging thing, or this not suitable for advertising. So I did request a review. I mean, I could request again, but no, it won't let me do it. Yeah. What do? You change the titles so that they're like less attractive for people to even click on, like, you know, Today in Daycare. I don't need to be babysat. I mean, YouTube used to be a place where you could put up within reason what you wanted to show. Actually, a year ago, Teresa had a nipple slip on there, and I didn't get flagged for it. I quick took it down, but I've seen so many old videos that have had nipple slips, and they just keep putting them up. You know, they're still monetized and stuff. There's a video of me with my ass hanging out while I was playing the banjo. It even says naked in the title, I think. No, it was, I don't know, Messick's Merry Christmas thing, which was classic, you know. It's still up there, and it's not restricted. You can go watch it. The Messick's Christmas video. So I know a lot of YouTubers are complaining about this, and it is quite valid. Now I know if you're not doing YouTube videos, you won't understand. You know, it's like another job, honestly. I mean, it's a little after 6 this morning. I didn't get home until later last night after mowing hay, or baling hay. But you know, I don't get up super early on the days that I'm not driving trucks. So, but this morning I got up at 6 o'clock, and here I sat in front of this computer, and to my dismay and disgust, I have this rejected monetization. That equals somewhere around $100 to $150 just over a title, and I'm sure it's because of the word hitting. So maybe Google should email me the words that I can't use in the title, so that on good videos that are, you know, monetizable, let's put it that way, so that I know what not to use to avoid this getting demonetized, as they just took $100 to $150 out of my pocket because of a word, the word hitting. Not I'm hitting my bitch, or my bitch hit me, or, you know, or something like that. I mean, hit and bitch, that could be considered not suitable for advertising. I'm hoping that there's no others. I mean, really. I know there are others. I got a big a banner the other day. Steroids for breakfast was another one. It was my kid. He had a respiratory issue. I think it was a respiratory issue. It's been so many years ago now. And the kid is built like a brick shit house. And, you know, he's just all muscle. So I titled it Steroids for Breakfast. That got flagged. Thought that was kind of strange. But what do you do? What the hell do you do? I guess, two girls with sexy socks. There's nothing sexual about it. They're just two girls in Argyle socks. They're my friends, and that got flagged. When the two girls were putting a blade of grass through, when Kasheen and Brittany were putting a blade of grass through their nose, Brittany's got a nose ring. That got flagged, and there was nothing in the title. Oh, here's another one. People here suck. I don't understand that one. I requested a review. It's got 46,000 views on it, 45,500 views on it, and I lost my monetization. Limited or no ads. That's what it says. Content identified is not suitable for most advertisers. You know, I mean, there it is. They just take your money. We'll review your video once it reaches that threshold. Right now, we are only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. We will review your video once it reaches that threshold. So, now this is a video that was put up in June, so it hasn't reached 1,000. It hasn't reached 1,000, but you know, it really agitates the hell out of me that we have to endure some of this stuff. Now, honestly, there are some people that put up crap every single day that is absolutely unsuitable for advertising. There's this guy, I used to watch One Pug Life. Every other video that he puts up, it's somebody flying through the air and really getting smashed up pretty bad. And he hurts people on that show. I stopped watching it after the short guy from Quebec got hurt. You know, I mean, it is a little bit on the potty talk kind of, not potty talk, but baby talk kind of genre. But you know, I mean, he did used to have some pretty good content on there, but then it turned into, I can't understand what the fuck he's saying, so I had to stop watching him. And I do pop in from time to time because he is kind of goofy, but once he hurt the one guy, I mean, this guy broke his own back, and now he has other people attempting to break their back. So, you know, that stuff I could see why he's not getting monetized. And but, you know, he'll fade off into the sunset. But there's channels like mine that, yeah, a few curse words here and there, but for the most part, it's not a bad channel. I don't put pictures of naked people up there. I don't hurt people. I don't do stunts that could potentially hurt someone or myself. And I don't berate or belittle people. You know, some people think I do that to Tim, but that's not true. Timothy's an adult, and he is part of this show, if you didn't know. But anyways, I might as well post this. It's pissing me off.